Hello, ladies and germs. It is your boy. Wait, wait, I forgot what's the name. Yeah, Fiery King and on here today. Uh, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Character trailer dropped. We're gonna watch. First, gonna watch it through normally, and then we're gonna react. This is 2025. You've seen react channels before. Mm. Mm. So of course he doesn't start off as Super Saiyan 4. Mm. Sexy. Yep, we already saw the big shield. Oh, and it pushes people back too, which is dope. It doesn't do damage on pushback though, so that's good. Oh, you can move this? I'm assuming that has to be his ult. That's definitely his ult. Star Wars burst jump back post. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. I just want to see just so the first time I was want to see is like skills and animation. I'm not gonna read everything. Okay. The big AoE, some kind of like meteor strike. Okay. Foot dive. Not really a foot dive. Then barrier. Dope, dope. Looks cool. Yep, you can move with it, push him back. Final shot. Okay, yeah, I assumed as much. Final shot attack is an ult, and you can move with it. Play now. Cool. Dope. Anyway, we're gonna let's go back real quick. See. Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Role, tank, obviously. Concept. A stalwart hero who bolsters defenses while blocking enemies' attacks. Drive back foes with final shine attack and protect your team. Cool, cool. Let's look at his passive. Uh, Passive. Solidarity Guardian applies strike defense up to self when forcibly moving an enemy target with the skill barrier wall excluded. Okay. Mm. Okay, cool. So if you use any if you use any ability, which we saw right here. Yep, he did. Yep, he did the kick. You can't. So I'm assuming this. Yeah, so this only applies to his kick, right? Because I don't think that slam he does. I don't think it pushes anyone, right? It doesn't push for people, right? I don't think it does. Let's see. Anyway, physical attack. So yep, of course, close range tank as expected, just like 90, if almost majority of the tank. Minus baby. Baby is like kind of like mid range. I guess I would say yeah, he is mid range. I guess you could say yeah, he is mid range tank, kind of mid range, slightly below like at least not the kind of way how I view as mid range, but still technically he's mid range, but still. So of course another melee tank becomes a powered up attack with increased damage for a set period when he's forcefully moves an opponent with a skill barrier wall excluded. Okay, so not only does he get a what's it called, a strike defense boost when he moves enemies with a mood with his move, but he also gets increased damage for his why am I rush attack. Pretty dope. Transformation, as usual, transformation can transfer level 7, base attack, all damage, and solidarity warrior. Guardian effect up. So yeah, base health, attacks, do base health increases, attack damage increases, passive buff increases. So the usual. First skill, blast jump. Leap at a set position to strike down with a fist, and if this attack hits, it pulls enemies in. Oh wait, does it pull in? Hold on, I'm curious. Did it? It didn't look like it did. Oh, it does. Okay, yeah. See, look. Okay, yeah, pulls in. Okay, Okay, so the passive will apply to the majority of his moves. Okay. I thought it was just I don't know why, but it looked like he didn't really move, but okay, that's on me. My bad. Dragon Ball fan can't read. Scale 2, Media Excursion. Wait, extrusion? Extrusion. Extrusion? Not excursion. I don't know why I say excursion. Extrusion. Drives back enemies with a flying kick in a set direction, staggers and deal extra damage to enemies driven into a wall. The attack will end upon hitting a wall. And this does look like it kind of goes far, because I want to play it back. That was pretty quick. That was pretty quick. Yeah, that was pretty quick. That looks to be quicker than Cooler's dive kick. I don't know. To me, it looks kind of quicker, but then again, I played the game for like long enough, so probably doesn't seem as that fast. Not to say that Cooler's like slide kick looks slow, but this looks kind of crazy fast. Anyway, now for the big boy for the big boy one, the wall of text. Just kidding. Skill 3, barrier wall. Creates a barrier in front and drives back enemies. You can move and redirect while the barrier is active and block energy wave attacks, excluding AoE attacks, which I expected as much. I expected one to be able to block like AoE attacks, but the fact that you can like use it to vanish and like push people, like, because I talked about this with one of my friends, and I was saying like he could potentially be like very strong, especially when it comes to boss fights. Because let's say you're trying to secure a boss and you're going up against a Frieza who has like Dodoria and Zarmon set up, or just really just block out any enemies from doing any like non AOE moves, you know. So you can just like use your tank if you're playing tank S4 Vegeta, barrier, put up the barrier wall, hold it down. It's kind of like just like 360. I don't know if you can't really kind of like 360 the barrier wall. It doesn't. I don't know if you really can. Like if you could like kind of like switch going back and forth like kind of around. I don't know if you could 360. If you could like 360 the wall, they haven't really shown it, but if you could, that'd be fucking cool. So you could block out the damage from happening to the boss, so that way hopefully your teammates can like secure the boss before they like throw down their ults and stuff like that. So pretty good, pretty good. And this will be good for defending tower and stuff like that, especially at level 3. This is a big ass wall. It's like, you shall not pass. No one will pass the wall, you know? So that seems dope. Anyway, let's see. You will gain the unstoppable effect and extra HP. Obtain a greater amount of extra HP the higher extra HP, the higher maximum HP. Attack ends when the command is re-entered while attacking or extra HP runs out. Ending it by re-entering the command will shorten this cooldowns relative to how long the skill was active. Okay. Because I was also kind of wondering when I first showed off the barrier wall, I was wondering if it's gonna be like based on like, is it gonna be like a cool like kind of like one of a cooldown thing where it has like, will it have his like own kind of health kind of shield? Like will it be a shield that's based on like how much health that shield has, or will it be a shield based on like how long you can like put it down for example, like in Marvel Rivals, how Doctor Strange has a shield, he can put it up forever, but you can just like shoot it and then like his health will like deteriorate, and you could break it, you know, but it'll come back after a set amount of time to regain all the shields. Versus Magneto, whose wall is kind of, it can take as much damage, almost every damage it can for like a set period of time. And then once that time is over, then you have to wait to get his shield back. So I thought it was gonna like, so I was wondering if it's gonna be like one of those two. So it doesn't look like it's gonna be there for a set amount of time, but it will be based on how much extra HP that you have, or if you can want to like put it down early, you can put it down early and then get the cooldown right back. Dope, cool. And as you see, yep, you could just like push people with it. Yep. So that'll be kind of funny. Final shine attack. Fire an energy wave in the set direction and drive back enemies. Can redirect during attack. Re-enter the command to cancel. Okay, so you can cancel Okay, so you can cancel out of it. That's cool. That's dope. I don't think. Trying to no, we don't have. Hmm. Actually, no, like no, because Kale, not Kale. Sorry, Kali, because Kali, her ult is like a beam one, but you can't cancel it. I don't believe you can. Like if you re-enter, like if you press your alt as Kali and then you click it again, it won't cancel. I don't know if I don't know if it does. I don't think it does cancel. I could be wrong, but I don't think it does cancel. So this will be the first care. So at least to my knowledge, I could be wrong, but Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta might be the first character where you can like alt cancel. Now it doesn't say that like the cooldown will reset will reduce the cooldown will reduce if you can't cancel it within a certain amount of time. It doesn't say that. Who knows? That maybe it means like, oh, like you might as well let your let your ult rip if you fat finger it, or just like try not to fat finger it. But then again, this game likes to keep all of the little tidbits secrets from us. So I wouldn't be surprised if like, oh, there is a cooldown. Like if you like say you accidentally fat finger and then you cancel yo, you don't have to wait like 2 minutes or like a minute and 30 seconds for how long for you'll to come back. You'll just like come back within less of that time if you cancel it earlier or something like that. But yeah, that's all for this character spotlight trailer. It's really dope. Really dope, really cool. Can't wait to play him. Also, the I did read the what's up the dev letter that they've done. I did read it. I didn't do a video on it. I don't know if people would want me to do a video on it because I mean many other people are already like already like doing it. They've already done it. I mean, would you guys want me to do a video on it and like voice my thoughts and opinion on how I feel about the letter? I can do it. Just let me know. Just let me know in the comment section below. And until then, my power crew, I will sign off. Yard.